Alright, here we are. So I'm considering maybe we'll do a 3-hour super stream where we get the whole rest of the game done. Can I do it? Possibly. I don't know. But we'll find out, damn it. Casual soda pouring in the foreground. I don't fucking care. This is my stream. I gotta take care of this can though. Be right back. Yes, I'm bumping the stream up by 1 hour. Or bumping it back by 1 hour. 3 o'clock was too hard for me to handle because I get out of class at 2, and going a 1 hour buffer time to transition to stream mode is not enough. So I'm gonna try 2 hours instead. Just gotta look out the window. And we're off. Close Twitter. Alright, audio is coming through on the stream just fine. There's a bit of an annoying microphone buzz. Don't know how I can fix that. Oh, come on. There we go. Unfortunately, don't know how to fix the microphone buzz. But, we'll do what we can. I'll just try to stay as talkative as possible, so the buzz is not very noticeable. Here we are. Sanctum crossbow. So here's a part of the DLC I really enjoy. Not that. That's really annoying, actually. We're working away at this. Just gotta chip away. Beautiful. Okay. So, as you guys could see, so I have my stream schedule from now on posted on the Twitch channel in the notes down below. Like if you look down below my channel rundown and the links to my Twitter and YouTube, there's the schedule, and I will also post any days I will miss. Like this week I will be missing the Thursday stream. I missed the Sunday stream last couple of weeks actually, but yeah, just so we're clear going forward, that's I'm gonna be posting my schedules. And most often streams will happen around 1600, that's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to your whatever clock application you have to translate that time to your time zone. You gave me the anime. Hit me with one of those animes. I picked up everything in that room, right? I'm gonna go back to that big room just in case I didn't grab everything. I think I did. I'm so on autopilot right now, so I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, or at least not as much as I should have last night, because somebody in the dorm was cooking chicken at 2 a.m. and wasn't fucking doing it right. Yeah, okay, I did grab everything. So, he set the smoke alarm off, which is like if if you were in school and you had to do fire drills, it's the same thing. It's really fucking loud, really disruptive, and it was at 2 a.m. so woke me right the fuck up, and I had to jolt out of bed and get outside in the middle of the freezing, pouring rain. Yeah, it was good. Very grateful to whoever that was. So I might be a little autopilot-y at points, because I probably will be on autopilot, half asleep at the wheel, but I'm also going to try to get this game done in a stream. We'll see what happens. We'll see how these next 2 hours go. If the next 2 hours don't make enough progress, then I won't tack on a third, but if I feel like we can finish the game in another hour, then we will. So in the original Dark Souls 2, well, if you cross this fog wall, Jester Thomas would just disappear. But in the Scholar Edition, you have to kill Jester Thomas. Petrified Dragon Bones, those are always nice, at least if you're making boss weapons. Dragon Bones. For like about a year or two when I played this game, I didn't really have the courage to fight these things until recently. For a while I was scared shitless to fight these things. Just because there's so many and it's such a big open area that I was afraid they were just going to be like fucking unstoppable. Oof, so close. Petrified Dragon Bones. If you ever need some Petrified Dragon Bones, this is the place to get it. Put on the, what was it? The loincloth or whatever? Yeah. There's loincloth, Jester Cap, Gold Serpent Ring. Loincloth, Jester Cap, Gold Serpent Ring, Watch Dragon Parma. Yeah, I think that was it. It was probably like one other thing. But yeah, those are the items I know of that boost item discovery. Drakeblood Greatsword. Alright, so that is basically one of the best dex weapons in the game, period. Unlike in Dark Souls 3, the split scaling in this game is actually super useful, or not split scaling, the split damage is very useful in this game. And the Drakeblood Greatsword has split damage and an S scale in dex for its physical damage. It's quite good. That extra lightning and magic damage also really comes through on certain enemies. It's a good weapon all around. The only major disadvantage it has is its length, because it's one of the shortest greatswords in the game. So, first optional boss is we go to Tower of Prayer. These guys have so much poise. Fortunately, so do I. I don't bother with like half the stuff in this area. That's one of the bigger problems with these DLCs. These DLCs have great enemies, layout, and combat, but they couldn't fill it with enough interesting stuff, at least in this DLC. In this DLC, the Sanctum City is just full of junk, mostly. Just throwaway use items. Like, while we're looking at this stuff, we got, you know, dried root. Lightning, okay, so the lightning clutch. Oh, wait, those are the clutch rings. I'm not going to use those. I was thinking of the quartz rings, which are way more useful. The clutch rings are the ones that boost damage for those elements. The quartz rings are the ones that reduce damage for those elements. I think there's a chest up here, but nothing much else. Yeah. Sanctum shield, and then there's nothing out here if I remember correctly. It's these torches you can light, but I don't even know what they do. I don't even think they do anything. If somebody knows if those torches do something, please let me know, because I mean, I like unique map effects like lighting sconces and stuff and how that changes the map, but I don't know if it does anything. He tried. Oh! Oh! That's a lot of damage. How about a little more? Okay, real shit though, that was annoying. That actually frustrates me, because now I gotta make that whole run over again. I feel like against NPC invaders I should just one hand, so that way my wide swings have a better chance of hitting them. Damn, maybe it would have been better to go Zweihander. Who knows? Alright, take two. This time not gonna get backstabbed by this dude. Ha, how the tables have turned. I don't know where that leads to, but I'm just glad that's there. I forget where like half of these elevators go. Grave of the dead, as opposed to the grave that is made for living people. I'm just gonna... zip through here. I don't really want to deal with all this. These guys can just eat my ass. So the big thing is just not to get backstabbed by Varg. Because if he hits me, then it's all over for me. Also, it's bullshit that that S-Stock can just instantly break your poise. How to kite, the tutorial. Damn it! Whoa, holy shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I cannot DPS race because they will just keep stun locking me. Luckily, it seems like Sarai is almost dead, and he really seems intent on chasing me. Beautiful. Okay. That's one. And now it's just a matter of juggling Grave Robber and Varg. Varg can be parried easily. Grave Robber gotta sort of balance my attacks out a little bit. Fucking knock that shit off, dude. Grave Robber really shows off the power of power stance with bleed weapons, or just power stance with stat build up in general. My mans has no chill, Jesus. I tried. Alright. I wanted to style on him, but whatever. Mans is styling on me out here. God damn. Fuck off. Anyways, we got that annoying shit out of the way, so back to business as usual. Go back to Sanctum Walk. Sanctum Walk like an Egyptian. There's a dude right around this corner. Aha! What? How do you have that kind of range? What the fuck was that? That was some poise. Calculated. So down there, you can get access to the armor that these dudes wear. I don't really care, so I'm just gonna grab this and go. It's a bunch of garbage that they are guarding, those guys. As always, we'll be doing this solo. A Dark Souls story. So, no summons. Even though this fight is basically so annoying it requires them. But I'm too good for that. I need to go buy some resins at some point. I have no resins, it looks like. Well, I have dark pine resin, but that won't really do me a whole lot of good in this fight. Oh, sweet. It's just skeletons. These guys can be worked around. So the reason I put on steel protection is because getting hit with her hammer really fucking sucks. And it does deal dark damage, so dark defense is helpful, but I'd rather have physical defense because there's another thing that she summons that can be a massive, massive pain if you're not careful. Wow, that was probably one of the easiest tries I ever had with it. Because she can basically summon Valstat, like a Valstat clone. And he can really fuck your shit up. And it's not nice, and I don't appreciate it. And you know what? We probably won't get the entire game done in 3 hours because Iron King takes a while. Excellent. Take this Vendrick for some good old dialogue. Leveling and tankiness at this point. May as well. We're gonna go to the Shaded Ruins real quick and buy some resin from Vengarl before we continue. I have need of your wares. So for the next DLC, which is Iron King, it will actually be better if we use the mace for the majority of it. Because we'll need to be faster, and there's dudes in armor. And as I've mentioned previously, dudes in armor are very vulnerable to being slapped by heavy objects.
Seeker of fire, conqueror of dark. I too sought fire once. With fire, they say, a true king can harness the curse. A lie, but I knew no better. Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet. Flame, oh, flame. I am king of this wretched, unraveled kingdom. I subdued the giants and claimed their strength, so that I might step closer to fire. Drang Lake will fall, the fire will fade, and the souls of old will re-emerge. With dark, unshackled, a curse will be upon us. And men will take their true shape. Drang Lake will and
Next DLC. I'm not sure if I've ever read these before. Without water dry and path amiss, woeful temptation is dismissed. What does that mean? Broom tower over there. Or, well, part of it. No, that's the this is Broom Tower, that's the Smelter Tower. Huh. It's kinda crazy looking at this whole place from here. What's also crazy is that there's like this much land was the Iron King's domain. Like you can't even see Drangleic from here. So we're gonna run past this first smelter idol. And that'll be the last one we get to. We're actually gonna use the great sword for now against the basic enemies. More knockback damage, better area for swing. We'll use the mace for boss fights though. Most of the boss fights in this will be weaker to that. I got all these damn slabs. But, hang on, wait. Oh. Yeah, I got all these damn slabs, but no chunks to get me there. Always gotta remember to pick those up. The souls in Dahlia. There's an old mundane stone. Very rare rock. Ooh, that's a charcoal pine resin. I can use that in the following DLC. So I need to be really careful, because if I smack one of these dudes with my great sword, it'll probably fucking kill me. Possessed armor sword, what's that do? Ah, oh, it's a pyromancy scale. Damn. I should check and see if there's any other strength weapons I can use that can use like a Twinkling Titanite or Petrified Dragon Bones. Check the item box. Sometimes deflect spells. Let's have a look at some of the weapons we got. Got Drakekeeper Great Axe. That sounds pretty gnarly. We'll pick that up just to have a look at it. Old Knight Hammer. 3 Demon's Great Hammers. Tempted to pick one of those up. Yeah, we'll grab that too, just in case. We'll have a look at that one's stats. Royal Greatsword, I think that's Dex. Crescent Axe. Dragon Slayers, Crescent Axe. Battle Axe. I don't really care to use axes in this playthrough, even though they're really, really good. Normally, I don't want to use them. Put that away. I'm not going to use that again. We'll look into upgrading axes next bonfire, or the weapons we pulled out. See what it takes. I know the Demon's Great Hammer takes Twinkling, I'm pretty sure, but not sure about the other one. I always dread coming to this room every playthrough. This room gives me fucking nightmares. Poise. Flame Quartz 3. Ow. That was a tough firebomb. Stop it. Get some help. Alright. That went better than I expected. I guess when you just compartmentalize the problem and take it slow so you kill those first 2 dudes, the other giant guy becomes a lot easier. Just gotta compartmentalize the issues. That's all it takes. If you don't have full Estus flasks with maximum healing capability by now, you really should, because this is not easy on you. This will tax your Estus flasks, and also you're going to want to buy some life gems as well. Okay, so he can swing through the ladder, but I can't. I definitely, though, one of the bigger things too is I definitely encourage a variety of weapons, because there are bosses where you're going to want to go quicker and bosses where it's more prudent to be slow and methodical. So like for, you know, a lot of bosses I want to use my greatsword, but for most, if not all of the bosses in this DLC, I will very much want to use my my mace, because the bosses in this DLC are very quick. This DLC has my favorite boss, actually, or one of my favorite bosses in the series. So we'll grab that soul fragment in a bit. Most importantly right now is to retreat for the moment. There goes that guy. Fell down. Yeah, there's gonna be a few of those where there's ashen idols that just straight up curse you. It's really fucking AIDS. Whoa, shit. Okay. Not even close, baby. Alright then. Now... Oh. Right. Maldron. Totally forgot to fight him. Gotta go all the way back across the chain. I was tempted just to kill myself, just to banish him. But we'll fight him. Just whatever. We can use the aged feather when we're done. Lad can't outpoise me. I'm the unpoisable. Excellent. Now that we're at the foyer bonfire, we will rock you. We're going to go back to Majula and have a look at some of those weapons we picked up and see what we can use and what we can't. I think Drake Keeper Great Axe has a normal stat progression. Yeah, Drake Keeper's Great Axe has a normal stat progression. No harm in using this thing, though. Got 3 of them, may as well. Majestic Greatsword, which is the Greatsword of Artorias. Can't use it, but it's awesome. Alright, just gotta 58, 62. Yeah, I stand this. That's a running attack animation right there. Whew! Oh baby, now that's a moveset. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can work with this. So for you kids out there, you know, I was showing you Greatsword and Mace. start experimenting with other strength weapons when you find them, because there's a lot of good ones out there. Archdrake Mace is definitely one of them. Demon Great Hammer. There's a lot of really good ones out there, so just mess around, have a bit of fun. Oh fuck, I stood in the fire. It'll be a bit smarter for me to just have my greatsword on for now. I was too excited for this. Icarus flew too close to the sun. Sword. So it has less scaling than the greatsword, but higher base damage. So they're pretty much the same amount of damage, which is a lot of damage. Can't argue with those this two-handed moveset though. Glorious moveset it is. Could have also taken a look at the Dragon Tooth. That's always a good one as well. The work basically does itself with these guys. Unless you're stupid and don't back far away enough like me. Excellent. Uh-oh. So once you take the Smelter Scepter, these guys will all come after you. So you can do that and just get them all to die for you. That was weird, I couldn't back up past the threshold. This could end very badly. This is already going very badly. But all's well that ends well. Now, next up, we have a plan of action. First, we need to go down to grab a key that will unlock the rest of the area for us. As you can see, it's locked, we can't open it. So we need to take this. Actually, no, that was wrong. Don't do that. This leads down to the final boss area, which you don't want to do just yet. Sorry, like I said, I'm still a little out of it because I'm so tired. We go this way. Wow, can't believe I poised through that. That. Pick up more of this garbage laying around. And then there's this guy. He's got a real hammer. Pick up a wheel hammer. Large soul of a nameless soldier. And there we go, the tower key. Almost fell off the cliff and was doomed to be lost forever. But now we have it. And we can use it to open up a variety of doors, as does the name key imply. This is our next optional boss. There's one optional boss per DLC, 2 required. My problem with the optional bosses in Dark Soul, or in the first 2 DLCs, is that they make no fucking sense in the context of the lore. I don't understand why this place is here. Neither did I understand why the Cave of the Dead was in Dark Souls, or I keep wanting to say the names of the games. In Sunken King. Keep casting Tranquil Walk on me. Thank God I'm wearing the spell quartz ring. Whew, I had to do a double roll there. Took a really long pause. Also, always ask yourself, can he hit me from that range? Because the answer is yes. He has, like, his sword can pretty much cross the arena, so just always be watchful of that. That pause, Jesus. Oh, fucking shit. Okay. There we go. Whew. Cool Ranch Smelter Demon definitely gives you a run for your money. I feel like I definitely would have died if I was using a great sword, which is why I encourage players to diversify their weapon sets. Here we have the Mask of Pharos, which just cries. That's what it does, it cries. Put on the flame quartz ring. Here, let me show you. A mask depicting a Pharos contraption. Tears flow from the eyes of this mask, drenching its wearer. The majority of Pharos' creations are perplexing to reasoned men, and this mask is no exception. Alright, let's have a look at this Smelter Soul. Soul of the Smelter Demon that haunts the castle that sunk into a pool of iron. The old Iron King's life was taken by a mass of iron that had been given a soul. Was this metal Goliath there from the beginning, or was it a product of the king's conceit? Isn't that the same description? Oh, trust me, I know all about the nacho cheese cool ranch Dorito fusion. Well, that's lame. Like, I said it a little while ago, but there's no, like, reasonable explanation for the Iron Passage. Like, yeah, I know. But like, there's no reasonable explanation for the Iron Passage in the second DLC, nor the Cave of the Dead in the first one. Which is one of the more frustrating parts about the DLCs, is that there's no fucking lore to go with them. But yeah, the Cool Ranch Nacho Cheese Fusion is where it's at. I know all about it. Yeah, really, honestly, for that Ashen Idol, you just gotta make a suicide run for it. Otherwise, you're just gonna get cursed down to 50% HP, and it'll only get worse from there. That's one of the less appreciable enemy locations. Enemy and Ashen Idol placements. Yeah, that's what I do like about the DLCs a lot, is that it... Well, to be fair, Dark Souls 3's DLCs also feel really integral to the story. But, yeah. Definitely Dark Souls 2, I think, definitely makes it feel like the most integral, in my opinion. Because Dark Souls 3's DLC can be ignored, but I think it also adds an important... subtext to the story of Dark Souls. Alright. Making good progress here. So I think after we finish this DLC... Because the third DLC is basically longer than the other two combined. It's really fucking long compared to the other two. So after this one... we'll call it, and then next time we will finish the game. Which will be on Sunday. And after that, I'm wondering if we'll just jump right into Dark Souls 3 or if I'll do something else. I'm kind of tempted to do something else. Or maybe I'll just start running streams side by side. Like I'll do one game on Tuesday, one game on Sunday, and then one of the two. Or one game on Tuesday, one game on Thursday, and then one of the two on Sunday streams. What do you suppose? Yeah, well, it's not about how many games are out there, it's about how many games I have. Don't forget, I'm a college student, dude. I'm on a budget. Why do you think I've replayed this game on stream like 5 times? Dark Souls is my bread and butter, and there's a lot of variety to it, so it's easier to stream because it's harder to get tired of. You're right, of course, though. I think I'll do something in the Tuesday slot, something in the Thursday slot, and then Sunday is one of the two. Sunday can also be one or the other, or I might also do like a Fury stream on Sundays, like a Fury speedrun on Sundays. There's a lot we can do with this. I think in my Twitch channel description down below, I'll start posting. I already have my streams scheduled there, like what days I stream and everything. But I think I'll also start posting rotations, like game rotations. Although I think when Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise comes out, I'm gonna devote time to just to that. So like Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays might be committed to that just because I'm so interested in the game right now. I'll probably actually... people will want to... I'll probably still be doing Dark Souls 3 by then, so I'll probably save it for Tuesday and Sunday as well. I gotta look into how I'm gonna balance this out. If I remember correctly, that's all of my smelter wedges. So that means that it's just 4 more. Well, let's see how many Souls of Nadalia I have. 6. 4 plus 1 plus 1. Yeah, okay. I'm on track, so I just need to go through here. Let's see how many I can get with this. Go, go, barrel bomb. Yeah! That was satisfying. Alright. I just love doing crowd control stuff in video games. Like, not even just in this game specifically, but anytime I make a bunch of health bars disappear at once, I'm like, yeah! It's the best. Whoa, shit. That was almost terrible. Almost just kept falling and falling through the floor, and that would have been awful. I mean, if the entirety of Dark Souls 2 had been designed like these DLCs, if the entirety of Dark Souls 2 had been designed like these DLCs, then I think... Whoa, what the fuck are you doing here? I think it would have been much better received. Whoa, why are you here now? Fuck, god damn it, why are you guys showing up now? Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, these DLCs are pretty unforgiving. Yeah, I think if, you know, the map design and the thematics are really good, and I think if the B team had this kind of focused direction and vision when they made the original game in 2014, it would have had much better reception. And, you know, like, props to Sunken King for being, like, the only decent poison area in this entire DLC. Because they actually give you a chance to, like, deal with it. It's not just, oh, you're poisoned for the entirety of this area. It's, hey, you better be careful against these enemies, because they can poison you if you're not careful. which is just much better design. See, I'm more of a fan of this one. This is my favorite DLC. Hard to say. This one and Ivory are tied. I think Sunken is one of the weakest of the three, but that's not saying it's bad. I just think it's not as good as this one and the other one. You weren't here when I did Sunken King, but my problem with it is that there's too much vendor trash. There's not enough meaningful gear that you can pick up for their item drop. So it if you know that it's mostly just vendor trash, you're encouraged to just run through the city and not care about any of the pickups, because most of it's just garbage. Until you get to the Inner Sanctum, at which point the Inner Sanctum has, like, you know, the Drake Blood armor and lots of Titanite and Drake Blood Greatsword and shit like that. But, like, the main city just has so much vendor trash in it. Ah, that makes sense. And then this guy does a weird move, and it's like the only time that move happens in the whole game. This part, this specific bridge also annoys me, because all these enemies are ashen, but you can't undo it by, like, fighting a smelter idol, or an ashen idol, I mean. You can't find an ashen idol and break it to undo their effect. It's just that specific bridge, and it annoys me. So, interestingly enough, I think I shock a lot of people when I say this, but my favorite weapon in this game, and particularly in Dark Souls 2, is the longsword. The longsword in Dark Souls 2 is so reliable, so efficient, it feels good, I love the moveset. It's different from the moveset in 1 and 3. The 1 and 3 have the same moveset, but in 2, its two-handed moveset is very different from how it is in 1 and 3. And on top of that, it just looks nice. Steel protection? Yeah, I already have a lot of defense. Nah, definitely gonna want dark quartz for this one. Oof. So, fun fact, if you wear any of Velstadt's gear, he'll immediately go to phase 2. Clipped a little bit on that swing. Yeah. So the Fume Knight. But we're not done yet. So technically there's 2 optional bosses for this DLC, but really if you want to get all of the souls in this DLC, you've got one more boss you gotta fight. I need to use the bathroom before we do this one. If I don't, I'm gonna piss myself from excitement. Not really, I just need to use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. I made it to the bathroom successfully without pissing myself. I was wondering if I should go into this area with this many souls, and then I think to myself, yes. Yes, I should. So that's what we'll do. 250,000 souls, and we're just gonna head right in. Because I am an absolute madman. Hello. Can kill them in 2 chops, that's good. And I can break their poise. Is there anything in this tunnel? There is. Oh, there's also a dude there. So, I'm trying to think. Oh, we should probably have the steel protection on since these guys are all physical. Oof. Okay. We're going to be very honorable. We're going to take the shield off. Apologies if I say nothing during this fight. I want to focus because I'm going to see if I can get the seppuku. I doubt I'll be able to do it because I always mess one small thing up, but may as well try. Let me get my stretches in. I also am handicapping myself because I'm not using a shield, so there's also that. I'm just gonna take my hoodie right off. Nope. Alright, we're not getting it. How unfortunate. I just didn't dodge in the right direction. He changes speeds too on those dashes. It's crazy. Well, if I wasn't gonna get it, or if I was gonna get it before, I'm definitely not getting it now. Fucked up big time. I think I actually did better on my Kenshido run, believe it or not. I think I've done the seppuku ending once before, but that was on my own time. But I think I only took one hit during the Kenshido run. I didn't know you could do that. Alright. All right, we did. we we didn't get the seppuku ending, but I'll settle for that. I didn't know if you hit him in the if you killed him in midair, he just fucking ragdolls. I fuck. That's just disrespectful. I love how I said I was gonna be honorable by not using his shield, and then I just give this man the doctor disrespect. Alright. That's getting highlighted. I did not know that, you learn something new every playthrough. The dude just fucking ragdolled. I feel bad now. I just disrespected that man. And 500,000. Ah, so close. Whatever. I'm running out of stats to level here. Already basically fucking invincible. Alright, we're gonna go get some more Vendrick dialogue and then we'll cut it off after that. Because third DLC is long as balls and I've already been playing for 2 hours. I'm not sure I want a 4-hour stream. That actually begs a good question. How long would be a reasonably long stream for you and other viewers, both on YouTube and on Twitch? But I mean, you're the only one here right now. But I'm saying for anybody who might be on YouTube watching this, I also want comments, just like what a generally good stream runtime is. This is important information. This area, this specific room always awes me every time.
Seeker of fire, I see you've subdued another foul creature.
Well, most streamers upload to YouTube, upload their VODs in their entirety.
The abyss once had form, but then dissipated. And
It's
yet,
easiest for me to upload my VODs in their entirety.
each fragment, thirsting for power, spread dark with no relent. My dear Chandra was one such fragment. A feeble, tiny thing that thirsted for power more than any other. Driven by insatiable lust for a worthy vessel. Fire came to be, and with it, disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, light and dark.
Light and dark are capitalized. I love these little things, even in the script, like the way the script is written, the way light and dark are capitalized.
Dark was seen as a curse. Shadow is not cast, but born of fire. And the brighter the flame, the deeper the shadow. Inherit fire and harness the dark. Such is the calling of a true leader.
Wow, I just realized he explained pretty thoroughly the biggest theme of Dark Souls when he said, the higher the flame, the deeper the shadow.
Dark, such.
Shadows do not rise, but are born of flame. That's pretty profound for this series. I can't believe I just sort of overlooked that line until now. That's one of the most profound lines in not just in this game, but in the whole series. I think that's just good localization. Because I don't think in Japan they use like capitalization the same way. Oh, do they even have capitals? Oh no. Yeah, I can't believe I overlooked that specific line until now. It's really good. Not just I'm not talking about the light and dark being capitalized, but yeah, shadows do not rise but are born of flame. Anyways, that means next stream, which is Sunday, because I have a dentist appointment on Thursday. Yeah, I wonder if in the Japanese script there was like emphasis on light and dark. Well, because in the Dark Souls universe, light and dark are proper nouns because they are, in a sense, a religious concept, not just they're not just light and dark as in the nouns that we describe as in someone turn on the light, it's dark in here, but it's like, you know, the light of Gwyn's fire and the dark of Nito's coffins, you know, that sort of thing. It carries a much more religious context in the Dark Souls universe. Yeah, so next time, which is Sunday, we will wrap up, and I will hopefully see you then on Sunday. So it's Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 1600 hours, and have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.